Hey there, my name is Dan. I'm the author of this new book that's coming out on September the 11th. Open to think. Slow down, think creatively, and make better decisions. The question you may be asking is, why buy another book? Why buy another book? That's a great question. Well, I'll tell you why. Out there in the world, there are problems. Many of those problems are because we've forgotten how to think. And so I went and researched a whole bunch of different ways in which people used to do great thinking, people are doing great thinking, and together, between the research of yesteryear and the people who are doing good things today, I think I've come up with a bit of a best practices guide for you to help with your own thinking. I call it Open to Think because, well, I want you to open the book. I want you to open it to think. But also, I want you to be open to think. Yes, we need to be more open to think. Because basically what I found is that many of us are closed to thinking. Why? Well, there's a bunch of things, a bunch of reasons. One is busy. Everybody is busy. Every calendar request is accepted. Every minute of a day seems to be exhausted by things to do. And the busyness is preventing the open thinking to occur. Secondly, devices. They're everywhere. We're using them all the time. You're probably watching this on one. But you see what's happening with all of the devices. We are over-programming ourselves to them. We are whimsically looking at every piece of notification that we get, and we're acting on it. And so we're not having a lot of white space, and that's a problem. Thirdly, we don't know really how to think anymore. Because we're so over-programmed, so busy, so frenetic, we're stressed, we're pressured, there's lots of things going on that's not allowing us to remember what it used to be like to think. And I've come up with this sort of antidote. Not only do we need to return to how we used to do great thinking, we need to remember that we do have to get things to do. So there's two parts. We need to take action, but we also need to reflect. And when we balance the reflection with action, then we're on the path towards being an open thinker. How does that happen? Well, that's partly in the book, but here's the spoiler alert. Open thinking, it's brought to you by three types of thinking: creative thinking, critical thinking, and what I call applied thinking. If we look at it differently, there's these 3 D words: dream, decide, do, and then repeat. It's kind of like having a shower. It's something you do every day, and that's what we need more of. We need more creative thinking, better critical thinking, but we still have to get stuff done. So that's the applied thinking part. I spent the better part of about 3 years thinking about this book, and I spent in that time an inordinate number of hours researching, looking at past data, current data, and interviewing about 100 people across the planet, asking them what makes them a good thinker, an open thinker. And I've got a bunch of those stories inside of the book. So, coming soon to you, September the 11th, is Open to Think, my third book, and I'm so excited to bring it to you at some point. So, with that, I'm Dan. That's it. That's a wrap. Hope you're having a great day. Cheers.